Hello wonderful people. Why are you wonderful? Because you're watching my video. Hey guys, thanks again for sticking with me after this long period of time where I've been away. But here is a second episode of my return back to YouTube and making some videos. Hopefully I can be able to release a video, I don't want to say daily, but as often as I possibly can, because now I do have free time and it's something I really enjoy doing. So I will be trying my best to get them out for you, but I can't promise that every day. But hopefully most days this summer, and well, at least until around September, we should be able to get some videos out. So for the second episode, last episode we left it off on the mansion, and here it is so far. I actually haven't gone back to my spawn for some reason, but we shall see why that has happened later. Basically what I've gone with is kind of, as I said, a stone platform with wooden like log support beams and then filled in with planks. I need to put a staircase there, and probably need to put a what do you call it, a door there. That might be helpful. Here we go. So this is basically what it's looking like so far. This is second level going up. I was thinking maybe going for 3 stories. And over here, my friend back home suggested that I make kind of an overhang piece, so like this floor would continue out like that, and then have maybe some fence posts acting as support. So if you guys like that idea, give us a thumbs up. If you think it should be done a little differently, give us a comment on the comment section below, so that I know whether or not you like the way it's going so far. I was going to do this at the end of the previous episode, but it was getting a bit long, so I thought I shall just leave it as it is. So hopefully you've got a good idea of what the mansion is going to look like. This fireplace is rather grand. It was literally here, this little bit, but everything kept burning for some reason. Apparently fire goes through 3 layers of stone and burns above it. So this is basically wherever there was a fire, I put a stone to like stop it from burning, and it seems to have worked so far. I haven't had any house burning yet, but it's kind of made this shape itself, which is quite cool. So I left it as it was. I was going to try and decorate it, but I thought, nah, there's no point. It looks pretty good as it is. I think I might knock out these 2 pieces at the back and then kind of have a chimney going off. So if you guys like the idea of a chimney, let me know. But we shall see if I put that in, depending on what you guys think of that. So what we wanted to do today was gather a few more resources to build this place, because I haven't really got much. I've got what will I need? I'll need wood and cobblestone maybe. I have some bricks being cooked because I was thinking of making a brick roof. It's going to take a lot of bricks, so we'll see if we can get some clay. So what we need is some cobblestone. Don't really need dirt, put that away. Wood, cobblestone and clay, so that's what we'll go look for. And I did want to have a look at that chunk that misaligned for some reason, or at least something that looked like a misaligned chunk. It could be quite interesting, so that's where we're going to go over there. I have massacred a bit of the forest, as you might have noticed, until here, because I did need some extra wood. Yeah, that's really what I've done so far, is just had a bit of more building done on the mansion. So, let's explore. I have an egg, and now, wow, now I have a chicken. I do like that part. So, we have a bit of water. And also, while we're exploring, hopefully we can see if there are any new places to build, anywhere nice, or like places to put a fort. It's actually closer than I thought. It doesn't seem to be misaligned actually. I'm on peaceful from the last video. So I didn't bring my sword, so this is a little bit risky, but we shall see what we shall see. Last night I didn't really do much. This was a little bit of what I did today, because last night I ended up going out somehow. My friend said, "Oh, come with me, it'll be fun." Come with me, they said. It will be fun, they said. No, it was a very long night and very weird. I've never had such a weird experience, and I think the sound is a little loud, or might just be in my ears. And we have some mushrooms giving off light. So we have a few resources here. This could be worth exploring later with some torches and preferably a little bit more time on our hands, because we are looking for some specifics. Right. Now this doesn't actually seem to be too bad of a chunk misalignment. Actually, oh, some zombies nearby. Oh wow, looks kind of like the steps in, oh, where would it be? I think it's near Vietnam, where they have, like, in the water they have these big kind of islands almost protruding from the water. It's really quite amazing. Maybe we can do something with these. But it seems to me that there is a... Is there a way here? Yes. It seems to me as this isn't actually a natural occurring part. It looks like it has a really good view. It could be worth building the Sky Fortress here. This really does cut off quite abruptly. I think this has been a chunk misalignment, but I'm not going to complain because it looks rather epic. See if it looks good this way. I should maybe build a port as well, because we should explore over the seas as well. But I think this place should be a good place to make that Sky Fortress, which I promised many episodes ago. So now that we have explored this and we now know what it is, and we have a little bit of a plan, if you guys have anything else apart from a big castle to put here, let me know in the comments and I shall do that. And I think I'll do 10 minutes of this episode, so basically I'll just walk back now, gather some stuff, and then I'll show you what I had done in the Technic pack, because I did say I would do that in the last episode. So let's find our way down without falling to our deaths. Some sheep. The overhang looks quite precarious, but it also looks pretty cool, and it has already a naturally occurring hole in there. That could be like an escape hole. Oh, it's just a bit lucky there, so I didn't fall on my face. I think I shall grab 2 stacks of 64 wood, and we shall see if maybe I can find... Oh, this is a rather large tree. I do love the amount of wood you get from these, but they're always awkward to try and cut down. Hopefully the leaves shall decay a little bit, revealing the wood. Let's grab some of this dirt to use as a ladder. Don't want to forget these mushrooms, because we can then grow some mushrooms, have a little mushroom farm going. So, where are we? Almost done with the tree. Or not. Is it getting dark already, or is that just me? I seem to have been playing a lot of games like Anno 2070, and it like takes, I don't know, the game is like at least half an hour long per round, at least if you're doing really quite well. So when I'm playing Minecraft and stuff, and I'm walking backwards. When I'm playing Minecraft and stuff, is really weird, kind of being so much slower, or as in less progress, and the days go really quickly. So I think resource gathering has been done in previous episodes, and it's not the most interesting thing to watch, so you know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk back before I forget my way, and hopefully I haven't got lost. Aha, there it is. So I shall grab some sand, some clay, build the roof, put some windows in. If you like the way it's going, give us a thumbs up. If not, remember to give us a comment so I remember to change it. I think this is good. So Sky Fortress over on that big hill over there, mansion there, and I think that's it for today's episode. There's a bit of clay here, I'll grab that, because there really isn't much to say. I haven't had much time to make much progress since yesterday, but with daily videos I need to put a little bit more time in, and we should get on with that soon. So the video is going to pause now, and I'm going to join you guys back in my Technic pack episode. So I shall see you momentarily. Hello and welcome back to the video. Okay, I'm now in my other world. I'm back in my Technic pack world, and you can see from here that I have some rubber trees. These are used for making rubber and insulating cables and whatnot. These trees have a little bit of a story behind them because I spawned around here somewhere and decided to make this tree my home, and I'll show you that in a moment. It's a rather large tree, and I had to walk from this point here 2,700 meters, so 2.7 kilometers before I found any bloody rubber trees. So that was a very long task, the hard task to actually get these rubber trees, but now I've got enough, and we can carry on, because the only other way to get rubber is to use these in a compressor, but the only way to make a compressor is to already have rubber. So I was in a little spot of bother with that. So let's get on with the tour. These are my rubber trees. I've just talked about those. Let's move along over here, and this is actually going up into my tree, and here we are. Now this is my storage area. Hold on, I'll just turn this down a little bit. These are my macerators, and these are my compressors, and these are my electric furnaces, and these are my extractors. So I'm just going to give you, oh, this is my recycler. So I'm just going to, before it all blows over you and you say, whoa, what the hell is going on? So I will explain. The hold on. Okay, sorry. It was really distracting. I don't know if it was bothering you or not, but it was bothering me. So what the macerator does is it breaks down ores, like so, making its very lovely noise that you can hear. And what it does is it breaks it down into dust. I'm gonna show you that, and then I'm going to turn it off because it's very loud. So, we're almost there. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone off. There we go. Right, so what it does is it breaks down one ore into 2 tin dust, and then we can go to the electric furnaces, which will cook smelt things or cook them very much quicker than in a normal one. So you can see it's now making tin. So by having these macerators, you're doubling your yield, and this is copper, and that was tin. The compressors, what they do is they compress stuff like coal, and you can make industrial diamonds that way. And I'll show you how to do that in another video if you guys would like to see how to make some diamonds on the Technic pack from coal. These are more macerators. The extractor, what it does is it takes rubber wood and makes rubber balls from it. And that's pretty much it. These are these very, very basic machinery. Oh wow. Which one's going? That one's not going, that one's not going. Okay, it's this one. Right. These are all very basic machinery, and they're powered by low voltage electricity. So you have these machinery parts here, which are connected to the copper cable, and it's got black around it, meaning that it's insulated so I can touch it without dying. If you don't use insulation, they give you shocks, and really very dangerous. So I'll show you how I power it. I'll explain what that is in a moment. Let's get onto the top. Right, what I have here are some solar panels, and these are quite difficult to make, but once you make them, they're really worth it. And unfortunately, when it's raining, it doesn't work very well. Oh, and when you're here, you can see these parts here. You can't actually spawn them in unless you put the cheats up here, but I promise you I haven't done that. But what you can do is you can search for something like solar panel. So you can see here, I think this is the one I'm using. So you can then press off from that, highlight that, and click R, and it will tell you how to make it. So you need coal dust, glass, electronic circuits, and a generator. You can make an electronic circuit like so, and copper cable with rubber and bits of copper, like so. So it really does help you so much having your inventory like that. And you can search for absolutely anything. So I could put diamond, and then I think you click R. Ooh, I have to click off it again, and then R. No, it doesn't show you. Oh, here it is. Well, it can show you block of diamond and stuff, and the diamond gears and the bore heads. Right, it's so huge, this mod. It's really impossible to explain it all, especially in a short amount of time. But if you'd like to see me do a Technic pack series, I would really love to do that, and hopefully I can get it on the Technic server and get some friends on. Maybe one of you guys who actually know a bit more about the mod than I do. We can maybe do something like that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The solar panels take the light from the sun, well, not during the night and not when it's overcast. So it's good to power things, but if you want it to power constantly, you need to wire it up a little specially. So this is what I've done. These are ultra low voltage cable, because sunlight doesn't give very much power. That's why you need more than one. And then once you have gone through like this, the electricity flows down into this batch box, which is basically a box full of batteries. And then by putting it into a batch box, it steps up the voltage high enough to be put into this, which is an MFE. And you can see the volts of energy here. You might have noticed this is gold instead of brown. So this is actually gold cable, because the higher voltage needs a stronger cable, or you will get shocked, or it will melt and set fire to stuff. Then it will come down to here to a low voltage converter. And so basically you get low voltage from the sun, and then it's stepped up by the bat box into the MFE, which will store the energy at a high voltage. And then it can be put down into this, which takes it back down to a low voltage, and then to a low enough voltage to put into our little basic machines, which we saw earlier, without them exploding. So, it's quite difficult to explain, but it's once you see it being done, it's really simple. And once you kind of get the concept of what you need to do, it's very, very simple. I will claim to be able to watch and learn, but I won't claim to be able to just know it like so. You might have noticed the box upstairs. I can show you that in a moment, and you can show you where that pipe goes. I just wanted to show you the mine that I made with a tunnel bore. I've actually cleared it out for the moment, so it's not actually present, but you can see what a tunnel bore will do. So with a bit of machinery and a bit of iron and a little bit of luck and know-how, you will be able to make a tunnel bore. And what it does is it makes, if it was going down, it would be this kind of shape, a 3x3 hole, and this alongside is what I dug to pick up what it had. So it will bore automatically for you. It will carry on digging until it runs out of coal or whatever fuel you are using, and it will just dig a straight line, and it will put a rail down so you can just jump on a minecart and follow it. So here is the ravine I broke into by accident, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So I can show you a tutorial video if you want of how to use a tunnel bore if you'd like to make long tunnels and get lots of stuff without a lot of effort. It takes 9 seconds to move forward 1 block, and that sounds like quite a long time, but if you think about it, because it's doing 9 blocks like so, it's doing this, you actually get 1 block a second, and it can mine through anything that the bore head allows it to. So if you've got a diamond bore head, it will mine even through obsidian, iron, everything but obsidian, and then exactly the same way as a pickaxe works. So yeah, I had a lot of cobblestone left over, which is why I have so many stairs. And the mining down was done by me, and I started on a hill, so it wasn't actually that great. It took a long time to get down to an area where you can find some diamonds. Okay, you might have noticed all these waypoints and the mini-map. This is a part of another mod, but it's been integrated on the Technic pack into this game world. And you get a map. In the white little dots you can see moving are friendly creatures, and the red ones are monsters. You can also press, I think, comma on my keyboard, and it will then allow you to enter a word and to set waypoints to show you how far away you are from places like home. Some oil over there for me. A thalm generator, which is another part of the mod, which I haven't actually used yet, but I think it's kind of based off Viking kind of stuff. I'll show you the thing, what it looks like. Maybe I'll do another episode on this. I'm quite excited about the Technic pack. I've spent a lot of time learning how to actually use it, but now that I know how to use it, I'll be really happy to show you as well. So here is the thalm generator. It's kind of obsidian-y kind of stuff. If you punch it, it will explode and deal a lot of damage, so I'm not going to do that. But if you can put generators around it, it kind of absorbs the aura it gives off, I guess, and you can use it in some kind of forms. And here is just a standard village, but you can actually get the millionaire mod integrated in this, and there's a different kind of village. So if you look on my What Mod series, you can see an old video about when the millionaire mod was quite new, because I still have a lot of comments put on, oh, it doesn't work, oh, you can do this now, but you just have to check on the date that I put it on. It's almost a year old, that, those videos, so Minecraft has come a long way in a year. So enough of this babbling. I'm now walking along this pipeline which you've seen, and I shall explain what it does. Right, so we are now here, and of course it has glitched out because I'm videoing. So I'm just gonna jump out and back in. Hopefully should now be fixed. Right, this is a mining machine. What it does is, as you can see, it mines with a diamond drill head, so you can mine absolutely anything, and it mines in the area that you define. You can define the area with landmarks. I chose 50 by 50 square. It will mine absolutely everything until the end of time, down to the very bottom. And it will then, it's not just making a big mess, a big hole in your world. It is actually taking the resources and making good use of them. So what I've done is, I'll show you the beginning. The way it works is we have an oil well, which is pumping out oil, which I've turned it off at the moment because I've got plenty of oil, as you can see in these two oil towers. And then the oil is pumped along these tubes and then into this storage tank, moved along here, and then into these machines. As you can see, the machines are actually red because they're running out of water, so I might grab a bucket or two of water just to make sure they don't explode during recording, because that would be quite awkward. Then I'll explain what the rest of these things are. These are going, it was green, or the bottom one's green. So you can just put the water in like that, cool it down a bit. Right. So these machines are engines, and they are powered by oil, and they use water to cool themselves. So I've got an infinite water source going on here, and the pump is just pumping out water to cool them down. So then all the stuff that this machine mines will go through this machine and gets pumped out like so. And then I have made this as efficient as possible. Usually I would burn the stuff I didn't want, like all this cobblestone, because I'd literally have nothing to do with it. But what I've got going on here is a storage box here, which you can see, which is filling up and getting emptied quite quickly. And then we have this filter pipe. So this filter pipe is quite expensive to make because it uses diamonds. But as you can see, the stuff that I want, like iron ore and gravel, because I need some flint and stuff. And hello sheep, go away. And it will send them into these boxes, which will then pump them out like so. And ignore the brown dots for the moment. I'll show you in a moment what they do. This is this kind of silver pipe stops it from backflowing into here. That's just all they do. And they will rise up until the gold ones, which are powered by redstones, and they'll be accelerated and sent straight back to my house. So you can see the iron ore, which I separated with the diamond pipe, is going up. Boom, there it goes. And I'll find that in my house in a little moment. Right, so you can see here, it's not 100% efficient because these machines are working at full capacity, but they just can't go fast enough to deal with the amount of stuff that's been pumped out by the miner. Usually you can have a massive kind of system of boxes, and you can plan out how many blocks are going to be mined out, and then have enough corresponding boxes to be filled with the stuff. But I decided I didn't want to have a massive warehouse full of stuff. I wanted it directly in my house. So what we got here is two recyclers. What happens with a recycler is it will take any kind of block, and it has a 1 in 12 chance of creating scrap. The scrap is these brown bits that are floating out, and the scrap is going to be sent off to my house. And what you can do with scrap is you can put it in a crafting table, and you can make scrap boxes, and it gives you a random item. So it doesn't matter what item you put in here, it's still a 1 in 12 chance of making scrap. And then it will send the scrap home, you can put it into a scrap box, and you have a chance to get anything from a block of dirt to a diamond. So it's more worthwhile, in my opinion, than just burning it. You can just use it, and you'll still get a fair amount of stuff. So that is pretty much how it works. And to power these machines, again, same setup as home. An array of solar panels, to a battery box, to an MFE, to a step-down, a lower voltage converter, so the machines don't blow up, and it's sent all over. So then you follow the pipe in the air across the desert, and it will go back home. And if you can see over there, you can see the word home. It's 400 meters away, so you can't even see this, you can't hear it. All you get is free stuff when you wake up in the morning. So that was the inclination of making this. So this has been a little longer than I hoped for, but hopefully, oh, lag, uber lag for some reason. The Technic isn't 100% bug proof, but it is pretty good. It's proper job has been done by these, so well done to all those modders who have made this possible and made all this fun and amazing. If you do have a bit of spare cash to hand them over, I would personally appreciate that you donate a little bit of money if you can. I'm just saying this because they've put a lot of their own personal time in and they've got nothing out of it apart from the donations. I myself donated a little bit of money. I think it was just £5. It wasn't much to me, but you don't have to pay anything if you don't want to. But I'm lagging out quite bad, so I'm just going to jump out of this for the moment. I think my laptop's getting a bit warm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it the end here. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you do use the Technic pack and you do enjoy it and you have a little bit of spare cash, send some money over to the modders. They've worked really hard for no money, done it all in their personal time, so it will be a nice little gesture, a nice thank you to them. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. If you would like to see a Technic pack tutorial kind of a series, let me know and I will do that for you, and I shall see you guys next time. So I have been TheSilentBoo, you have been you. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you there again tomorrow.